And then that way, you know, people can kind of count on what they can get done afterwards. Because a lot of these, the team calls end up being really long, and I don't want to take up everybody's whole evening. You may have seen that I did a call for the challenge group today also. Normally, in an effort to honor your time, I will like cancel a coach team call in order to do that challenger call so that, you know, we're not taking everybody away all night like we did tonight. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys real quick a video just to kind of inspire the start of our call. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Okay. Not that. Okay. So this is really cool. Hopefully it'll come on. Here we go. Maybe. Oh, come on, run for me.
Hey, Jen, maybe you should mute the background noise.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Of all of us.
I can do that. Here we go. Okay. Now can I actually get this to work? Oh, I'm somewhat technologically challenged here. Okay. Go away now. There we go. I think it's my internet. Darn it. All right, I'm gonna try one more thing and then I'll come back to just us if it doesn't work.
A sweater, sweatshirt, and necklace for $60. I'm just loading up before college and before I quit.
Sorry.
That's how I get paid.
Okay. I think I give up.
Basically, just got paid $200. Payday ever.
Okay, well, it was a good idea. Okay, sorry guys, failed.
What happened?
Just my internet. Hi, Frankie. Say hello to everybody. Oh, now it's going to work. Anyway, let me close that before it makes any more noise. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so anyway, it was just, oh gosh, are you kidding me? There isn't even. Oh my goodness. I totally thought I closed the whole thing. Oh my word. Okay, I think I took care of it. So anyway, it was just a whole thing showing all these really famous people and all of the things that they have failed at, and that, you know, even some of them into their 40s were still not hugely accomplished in what has made them famous. So anyway, so I just wanted to kind of share that because I thought I'll post it in the page so you guys can watch it on your own where your internet maybe is better than mine. I struggle with internet in this house. Very, very frustrating. So anyway, I wanted to just, I wanted to show a couple of things on the online office for each of you to see tonight. I also wanted to talk about the month of November, what I have going on for the month of November, and then also what what's going on in October, because we still got some time left in October as well. So one of the things that we have, and you may have seen at the top of the page, is all of those programs that we have on sale this month. And basically all of them are, if you buy a bag of Shakeology, you get that program for $10. So like right now, you may have seen one of the things I'm doing is I'm talking a lot about the 3-day refresh, which is a 3-day detox that we have. And I'll show it to you real quick. I know Robin heard all of this on the last call. Sorry, Robin. But I want to show you this real quick in case you have anybody that you think might be interested in something like this. It is, again, with the purchase of a bag of Shakeology, it's $10. It's $70 by itself, and it's $10 with a challenge pack. So this is your 3-day refresh. And basically, the way it comes, it has inside the lid, it tells you all of what, each day involves. So, for instance, your morning is a breakfast, a tea, and then a shake, a fiber sweet digestive drink in the late morning. So your breakfast is a Shakeology with fruit. And then it says afternoon. Your lunch is a vanilla shake and a fruit, a veggie, and a healthy fat. And it goes on and it tells you just like that. But then also, it comes like this. And so these are the shakes you drink day 1, these are day 2, and these are day 3. So it's that simple. And then the program guide, it breaks it down. It has stuff in the beginning that tells you all about the program. But then also, and what you should what exercise, it says that you can do some light yoga, you can do a walk, or you can do there's a Tai Chi program on demand. But they don't want you doing any heavy exercise during those 3 days. But then it just shows you here, it tells you exactly what to have day 1 morning, day 1 lunch, day 1 evening. And then it has what foods count for your fruit options, for your veggie options, and it tells you exactly how many, so green beans, it says 12 beans even, it tells you exactly. And then it has recipes for the dinners, like roasted asparagus with almonds, spinach salad. So, it's vegan. And honestly, I'm doing it November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Because I'm going on vacation next week. So I figure it's a good time for me to do that because I will have eaten out for a whole week and my body will be rebelling. So this is something that you can do, or that a client, yeah, Steph, do you have a question?
Sorry, I think you're about to answer my question, but I was going to say, is it for something like that, like going on after vacation or something, just not just to do it?
Well, there are several things. For one, after a vacation, it's a fresh start. You can do this up to once a month. It's now with a coach discount, I think it's $52. So I don't think anyone's going to be doing it once a month. But I know Robin has a client who buys it pretty regularly, and does it. She does it after vacation. She does it after holidays. She had surgery at one point, and so she did it after that to get herself. And then a lot of times it's a great kickstart to someone who is going to start a workout program or whatever it is. It's and a lot of the programs you can get them as what's called a kickstart. So like 21 Day Fix, there's a challenge pack that's 21 Day Fix, or the 21 Day Fix Kickstart comes with this also. So
basically it's like a kickstart before the program, and then it's like a detox for after vacationing.
Exactly. You're on vacation. I know when I'm on vacation, I'm probably going to have more than 1 or 2 glasses of wine in the week. I'm just saying. you know,
Mhm.
so it's a good
We
time.
are human.
You know, and on Halloween, I go ahead and just let myself have a Snickers, just, you know, binge eat until I'm sick on Halloween. And then I don't eat them any other time, but I love them and I eat them on Halloween. So, but between the vacation and my Snickers binge, this is going to happen after that. I also thought it was a great way to, I'm going to do it and I'm going to share about it a lot, because I think it's a great thing to introduce to people for after Thanksgiving, or if they want to do it after Christmas, or to kickstart their January resolutions, so, and if someone just wants this, they don't want to do any exercise program, this does have with it what's called a maintenance guide, and it's basically the 21-day fixed food plan in this book, and it tells you, it has some recipes, it has the little chart with your food containers and everything. So, for someone who might want to do it and doesn't want to start an exercise program, it has a continued food plan in it. And like you can see here, it gives you different breakfast options. And it shows you what containers go with the breakfast options and things. And it goes through. So it's kind of fun. I'm excited to look at some of what they have for their options in here for food. There's some different dinner options that it has, and it tells you the containers and the amounts of each thing. So it's pretty cool, and it is, unless you cheat, you pretty much can't screw it up. It's so easy to follow. Yeah.
Have you done it before?
I have not. This is the first time I'm going to be doing it. I've had several clients do it.
I'm curious. I read a random review about it online, and I heard mixed feelings. Like it worked, and some people said it didn't work. Some people said it was absolutely disgusting. So I'd be curious to hear what you have to say about it.
Yeah, and basically, out of all the clients I've had do it, I've had one person say they didn't like it, and they didn't think it was good. And honestly, she said she's ready to try it again. She said, I was not in a good mindset when I got it. But the things that I have heard is the fiber shake, that when you make it, drink it down as fast as you can, because that's the one shake that is not overly tasty, but it also gets thick. So you want to drink it before it gets thick. That's the fiber sweep. I know that's going to be one of these, but I also, I tell people, listen, drink it fast, and it's 3 days. You have 3 of those shakes. That's it. And then with the vanilla refresh, I've heard that it puts cinnamon in it, and that is, makes that even a little, that they're pretty good anyway, but that, like, for someone like me who's not a big fan of vanilla, those are 2 of those a day. So that's 6 of those, but I've heard that adding cinnamon helps with that. And then the other thing that, I'm not thrilled about is that you can't drink coffee when you're on it. You can drink green tea or herbal tea with no sweetener. So, I'm a tea with honey person too. So, but I will be sharing a lot about that, so that, not only so that you guys can learn more about it, but so that I have that firsthand experience. I am also going to do the Ultimate Reset in January, and that is a 21-day detox. Definitely more challenging because it is 21 is 3 weeks, but it is, what it's supposed to do is completely reset your body. And it has supplements. It's very, very particular. Like, for instance, you can only drink distilled water on that during that 21 days. And you have supplements that you take with it. and they have recipes, and like they tell you exactly what you're supposed to eat each day. Like this says, pick a fruit option, pick a veggie option. The ultimate reset is week 1, you eat this. Week 2, you eat this. Week 3, and so on. So, but everyone I know who's done it has just said that they just feel amazing after it. Like it truly is like a reset of their body. So I'm going to do that in January. So I figured I would do the 3-day refresh now. And then, who's not going to have pumpkin pie? I don't know, but I'm going to have some pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving and Christmas. And so, I'm going to, and I know that I'm going to have some traveling in December. It's always feel like crap after Christmas because of the traveling. And so I thought, January would be a good time to do that. So I'm nervous about it, but I could do anything for 3 weeks. I mean, really. So I want to show you guys real quick. I'm going to share my screen again, hopefully more successfully than last time. Let me see here. Where is my... Okay. I've lost my... Oh, there they are. I couldn't find my place where I clicked to share your screen. Okay. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, you've moved down to the bottom of my screen instead of the side now. Okay. All right. I'm already signed in. I'm going to go to the Coach Online office. I just want to show you guys where to find, like what I did was I did a 3-group last week, all about the 3-day refresh and the ultimate reset. And so I went into the online office and I printed out all of these information sheets about it. And then I was able to you can see my highlighting and things that I wanted to talk about. So if you go to sales and marketing, you can see here, and you can go to product toolkit. And then you see what pops up is all of the programs, and they pop up slowly on my computer, but you can click on any one of them and you can read about what, here's 3-week yoga retreat. I know, Julie, that's one that you are interested in. Have you done any more of those?
Huh?
Julie, have you done any more of those yoga retreat?
Oh yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I've got them all completed.
Oh yeah.
Except for the last 2, and I don't know if I'll get those because I think I have it for 30 days, and I don't know. I don't know if those last 2, but I did all those last 2.
Okay. So, and you like those programs?
I liked it so much that I got on the Facebook page that they have, and it's for what's the name of it? It's called TV testing, and they wanted to hear feedback from people, and so I posted. They asked one day for some posts where you're actually working out with the video, and then your opinion on it, and everybody was really interested because I just came on as a yoga instructor just with my, viewpoint on it. And they really were happy that I liked it.
That's awesome. I'm sure they were. You may hear from them again.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. I was really impressed. It's well done, well thought out.
That's awesome. I'm grateful to hear that because I loved it. And then, JV, we've been doing hammer and chisel, and he threw out his back the second week. And so then he did the yoga for a whole week, for like a week and a half, and then was able to jump back in, and get back to his weightlifting, his body, which he loves. So anyway, so this opened up. I did the sales and marketing. I did the product toolkits, and then I clicked on the yoga. And then what you have here is you can see product training guide, which is what I did that for the 3-day refresh, and I printed out. This is like 4 or 5 pages of info about the product. And then you can see here we have some talking points so that if people are asking you questions about any of the products, you have some talking points to share. And then these are frequently asked questions. So like if I open this one up, let's see. Okay. So here, if someone asks you what it is, it gives you some answers. Who is the target audience? What is the unique approach, and where can people access the 3-day yoga retreat? So there's all that information, and so we have that in these product toolkits, and it was great for me, especially to talk about the ultimate reset, because I know some coaches who've done it, but I haven't had any of my own clients do the ultimate reset. So I was able to get all this information on it, and it talks about, it even has like a chart on here that shows the other similar products and the difference. So if someone says to you, okay, so how is the Beachbody ultimate reset different from the Isagenix 30-day cleansing and fat burning system? And it tells you all of the differences. Like, they both come with supplements, they both come with shakes, and they both have coach support. However, Isagenix does not have, and Ultimate Reset does, a meal plan and a cooking DVD. You consume at least 1,500 calories a day. It's been clinically tested for results. It has mobility and portability, and it has online support from the company, whereas Isagenix does not have those things. So it kind of tells you some talking points there as well, and information. So I think that's really valuable as you go through talking to more and more people, and wanting to know the information and have the answers. And if you don't have the answers, it's very okay to say to someone, you know what, I haven't done that, I'm not sure, let me check on it, I'll get back to you, and this is where you can go to find out. So like, for instance, Shakeology, this is kind of the bread and butter of our business, and that is largely because it is an amazing product, not just because that's where we make money, because really the company makes very little money on Shakeology, but they really want to get it out there to everyone. So like, this is separated into getting started, and you have here, it says educate yourself on the family of Shakeology products, ingredients and benefits chart. Here is the Shakeology blog, how to share Shakeology, the daily coaching guide. It gives you tons of tips and suggestions for things to do in your challenge groups with Shakeology. But like this ingredients and benefits chart, this is great because it breaks down the ingredients and tells you exactly what the benefits of them are. So it tells you what type of ingredient it is, what qualifies as a protein and an amino acid, and what are some of the benefits of having those things. And it goes all the way through the ingredients of Shakeology. So that's a great one to like have printed and carry around with you or whatever. And then let's see, what else do we have here? This is, so what's the difference here? That looks the same as this. let's look at the same thing and see if it's the same. Yeah, that's the same. I don't know why they have that like that. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Oh, here's a comparison chart. Okay, so this has more information than the other one. Even though this is the same and how to share is probably the same, this has a comparison chart. And again, it has information on each individual flavor. So like on this comparison chart, I know one of the things when people ask me about Advocare, one of the things I'll say right away is Advocare has sucralose, it makes Splenda. So, I never even considered it. So this, I guess, is, how does it compare to, your Frappuccino? I love that. So cinnamon roll Shakeology, which is a recipe, comparing it to Cinnabon. That's actually kind of silly, but they're fun little things to look at. This is a good one though. The naked drink, because I know people think those are much healthier than they are. I can't see it though because I have you guys. Okay, here we go. Now I can see it. Okay, so like naked, it's got 53 grams of sugar. Wow. I had no idea. And you can see the daily percentages of these vitamins as compared to this. So that's just some fun little stuff. So, you can find all kinds of stuff in here in product and tools. And it's largely to help you, to have the answers to questions when people ask them. So let's see, and then down here, this is marketing materials, which gives you, okay, I've got 10 minutes left on my call here. That's my little warning. Okay, so you've got, some starter kits, some e-cards are things that you can email. Like if you ever wanted to do, like a mass email, you can use these things to put in your emails. So they give you all of these tools in order to help you market your business and market yourself. So this is how you would use one of these e-cards. I've never used one of those e-cards before. But everyone keeps talking about having an email database. Recipe calendars, those recipe calendars that come with your Shakeology. These are, you can print these out from those. So anyway, so do you guys have any questions on any of that? So what I would say, the only other thing I really wanted to cover real quick was talking about posting and being consistent at showing that you're still involved. So like I post 3 to 5 times a day. I have different places I'm posting also. I have my like page, which at some point we can go over setting up one of those like pages if you're interested. I also have my Instagram, which I know, Julie, you have a big Instagram following. But just, even just one post a day that says something about your business, and then 2 other posts that are either like an encouragement or something about kids or, something about your friends, like a party, like you have parties coming up, you said, Stephanie. So if you're just doing that, you're at least letting people know you're still involved. And then, so for the month of November, or for the month of October, remember, if anyone's asking you about any of these things, those programs that are at the top of the Faithfully Focused page are all $10 with the purchase of Shakeology. They're $140. If any of you have anyone asking and you want to do your first couple consults or whatever, and you want me to get on the phone or get on a call like this or something, I'm more than happy to do that. And I also am more than happy to go over if someone asks you a question, if you want to know how to answer it. You know, I will start to post some, you know, some scripts and things like that you guys can either use or just look at to see how to talk about things. But for the month of October, you know, we still have a couple weeks to really push these sale programs, because they're not going to be on sale after this month, because it's going to be all about core to force in November. November, I'm going to do another free group on talking about the 3-day refresh and the ultimate reset. And I'm going to talk about it as I'm doing it. If anybody wants to join in on those groups, even if you're not doing it, you can still be sharing about it. You can be sharing about Shakeology. You can be sharing about a program, whether it's the yoga or the 21-day fix, or, you know, any program you've done. And you can invite people to that to start showing what you're doing. And then also that all of you are in the Lead Extreme self-paced coach basics group. So I would love to go over any of those with you. I have gone through more than half of them. Some of the videos are long, so you may want to break them up into, you know, I'm going to watch this a little bit while I'm doing the dishes, and then, you know, I'm going to watch it a little bit while I'm doing my hair and my makeup, or I'm going to watch a little bit tomorrow, or I'm going to, you know, so you may need to break them up, but they're really full of terrific content. I was really impressed with them, with those videos. So next week, same bat time, same bat place. Write down questions that you might have, anything I can help you with. And again, I'll pick another section of this online office to show you guys. Again, the calendar for November is first week of every month. I'm going to be doing a free group, and everyone is welcome to join and invite people. So what the last week of each month, I'll start inviting people to that. Unless I'm still trying to hit Success Club, then I'll wait until a couple days before the free group to invite to the free group. But the reason the free group is the first week of the month is so that you can start getting your people having conversations from the first week of the month. And basically anyone that is in a free group or that asks me about Beachbody, if they don't end up becoming a client that month, I send them a message once a month just saying, hey, just checking in, how you doing? Do you have any other new questions, or is there anything I can help you with? I will send them a message once a month. They've already reached out to me. They've already asked me. They've already initiated conversation. And sometimes I'll reach out to them. They won't sign up. And a month later, I'll reach out and they say, oh, hey, I'm so excited. I signed up for Jim Craig. And I'm like, awesome. I'm so excited for you. Let me know. And even then, I'll keep checking in, because most of the time, you know, they won't get what they need from a program that's not all inclusive. So they may end up even still coming back. So, you know, we've got 2 minutes left. Any last thing to say? Question?
How much is the Force one that's coming? Do we know?
No, but it's a 30-day program. I'm guessing first month it'll be 140, the challenge pack. So Shakeology, okay. It'll be probably a $10 program with Shakeology. I'm not positive of that. And
did you say there's no equipment?
No equipment. And by the way, if you have on demand, Monday the 24th, this coming up Monday, there's a sample of that program. It'll be on the challenge du jour. I'm glad you brought that up. I did the last sample one, loved it. Okay, so we're gonna get cut off. Everybody have a great night. If you have any questions, post it in the group, and I'll
Okay.
answer them so everyone can see them. And I hope I get to see you next week too. Bye, guys. Thank you for putting on.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.